Hello, Professor. My name is Sandesh Reddy Dondla. For the time being, this is my project output. There are some other features that I need to implement in this project and will be done by the final due date. Moving on with the project overview, we are required to implement the following for rendering methods such as Goddard shading, Phong shading, and wireframe. In conjunction with that, we are required to implement ambient, diffuse, specular reflection, and the shine of the object. And also the ambient color, diffuse color, specular color, and background color. I have used drop-downs for these elements and a slider for the reflective elements and a color picker to vary the color. Now for the demonstration, as we can see, using Phong shading and taking sphere as the object. As we can see, when I try to move the ambient slider, the light of the environment changes with respect to the values. Now moving on with the diffuse reflection. When I move the slider, the color changes with respect to the light diverted from the original source. Similarly, when I change the specular reflection, the light appears to be a reflection just like a mirror would do. And finally, the shine of the object. When I change the shine of the object, the brightness changes. Now for the color pickers, we can change the ambient color, the diffuse color. The diffuse color is mainly varied from its original source. The specular color, and the background color. Moving on with the light position, when I try to change it on a different axis, that is the X, Y, and Z axis, the light changes accordingly. That is, when I try to move the position on X axis, it moves from left to right or right to left. When I try to move it on the Y axis, it goes from top to bottom. And Z axis, it is a three-dimensional axis, so we can assume that it's gonna come from the top. And I've used these operations for the various objects, and these are the objects that I've used, and these are the three rendering techniques that I've implemented. Thank you.